Alright, 69-second summer with the new Alakazam deck was able to absolutely destroy all these stupid 3-prize megas by simply having a big hand but not big feet, as that would have made it too powerful and nobody would play anything else. I know I said I'd do all 10 megas and Mega Evolution base set in a row, but then Venusaur went terribly and I remembered that Alakazam is stronger than most of those new mega decks. So now I'm playing a little knifey spoony. For a single Psychic Energy, Alakazam puts 2 damage counters on your opponent's active for each card in hand. There are several ways to take advantage of this. For starters, both Kadabra and Alakazam draw cards upon evolution. Then there's the Dunsparce who draws 3 and shuffles itself back into your deck. You can combo this with Enriching Energy to essentially draw 4 extra cards every turn depending on the list. On the trainer side, Bill's Transfer and Morty's Conviction can each draw you anywhere from 0 to 8 cards. Because you're constantly shuffling in Dunsparce and a Dunsparce, Bill's isn't the worst card ever printed, looking at the top 8 cards of your deck and grabbing all the Pokemon. Morty's, meanwhile, isn't mind-blowing. It just discards a card from hand to draw a card for each of their bench Pokemon. You can also include Lieutenant Surge's Bargain as just a wacky fun card, Strange Timepiece to devolve an Alakazam or Kadabra and reuse it, or XATU so that Enriching Energy combo can work properly. I guess what I'm trying to say is that I just want someone to spoon. Also, there's several ways to play Alakazam properly. So long as you're filling up your hand with cards, it'll take massive one-hit KOs every turn, beating off all those smug Mega Evolution users. Okay, this is an interesting start. I guess I mount and Budew them if I can. Oh, that's not good. Did we seriously prize 3 Dunsparce? Are you... We literally prized 3 Dunsparce. Okay, remember I said that I was going to be positive pilot today? This is literally game 1. We prized 3 Dunsparce. And yeah, never gonna let me down. You gotta catch up to Mr. Mountain Dew with the gifted subs. You're 3 behind. Oh, man. And King Shadow, yeah, I call dibs on the little spoon. I am 100% the little spoon in this situation. Okay, so they can't play items, which is good. They are gonna confront me about my trips to an okay, we do have the knockout, which is hilarious because we just have the Rare Candy Alakazam. This will be in the YouTube video because I do want to talk about it. Rare Candy has been a million times better than I thought it was going to be. Even when I saw one copy, I was like, do we really want to have Rare Candy? Do we really want to have Rare Candy in this deck? Because, you know, common sense would suggest, oh, you just want to... What the hell? Okay, no, this is fine. PDCGL doesn't hate me at all. All right, so I guess we're just gonna... Yeah. I guess this is what we're doing. Sure. Because you need to be able to Rare Candy turn 2. Being able to Rare Candy turn 2 is extremely important for being able to, you know, just sort of jump ahead. So I'm almost thinking that 3 Rare Candy is optimal. When I showed you those lists before where it was 1 Rare Candy, I was like, do we even really need that? Because you want to evolve through Kadabra to get the card draw. But in my testing where I played a few games, Rare Candy has been like the MVP card. I'm not sure I can go for 3 because it's like you don't really play a way to get rid of them. And it's like it just kind of gums it up. Like when your girlfriend doesn't have, when your girlfriend takes her dentures out. So it can be tough. But I think for sure you want at least 2 Rare Candy, 100%. Otherwise your street's behind. Oh, we're in there. This is really good because Mega Lucario is it's not a tough matchup for Alakazam, but it's a losable matchup as I showed in my video. It wasn't against the optimal Alakazam list, but you're looking at this. They have to 2-shot me. Oh, they played with their PP. Yeah, like their Solrock doesn't get affected by resistance. Oh, that's really good. That is really, really good. Okay, so... I think we just double evolve into Kadabra. We're fully set up on energy, which is hilarious. And then we just... play with our... I don't even think we play with our balls, right? Because... what's my... Because one really annoying thing that we're about to learn today is that PDCGL doesn't show you how many cards are in your hand. on desktop. On mobile it does, so I can't play any cards because I need to be able to take the knockout, so I can't play any cards. I can't play Lilies for 6 because, oh no, that would be a knockout. So do I play Lilies? No, we just go powerful hand. We just take the knockout. We save all of our rounds in the chamber, as it were. Because I don't really want to play Lilies. This is an amazing hand for next turn. Teaching me how to count. Well, you play TCG Masters. If you've never played TCG Masters, go to tcgmasters.net. It is really fun beating yourself off. You can play against yourself. You can test a lot of decks. There's no animations. There's no wasted time. Go to tcgmasters.net. It's what I use to test when I don't want to play PTCGL, which is every day of my life. It will tell you, how many cards are in your hand, how many cards are in your deck, how many cards are in your discard pile. For certain cards like the Baby Roaring Moon, it'll have an indicator on the Baby Roaring Moon telling you how many ancient cards are in your discard pile. And for something like Alakazam, PTCGL will do the damage for you, but it won't calculate damage counters. So you have to count the amount of cards in your hand, which takes time. And as we all know, the timer on PTCGL really hates you. So it can be extremely difficult to, think and then count at the same time when you have 28 cards in your hand at a time and you're trying to count, and then the timer's doing your 15-second countdown. When PTCGL, it tells you how many cards are in your opponent's hand, doesn't tell you how many cards are in your hand, which would really help considering that this is turning into one of the top decks. It is by far the best road deck. That's not a stretch. I went into the Mega Venusaur stream and video yesterday thinking, oh, Mega Venusaur's fine. I'll do like, oh, it's really fun to take dumps on people. Who doesn't enjoy taking a huge dump? It was, what I was, do they not have it? Oh my God, Mega Lucario. This deck is cracked like a butt. Okay, so we just go Alakazam, we draw all of the cards. They're playing it right by not putting a Mega Lucario down. But is that really how this is supposed to go? All right, so let's just go get Abra. We're not going to play any more cards because you want to keep as much as you can. Actually, I think maybe I play with my balls just like once. Yeah, we want to get the Dudunsparce. Because I played a test game against Raging Bolt where I blew my load like as often as I could, and that was a huge mistake. So let it be a lesson. You don't want to always blow your load when you can. You want to do the minimum amount possible to take a knockout without popping your Dudunsparce. Right? You want to keep your Dudunsparce. If you don't have to use Dudunsparce, do not use Dudunsparce. If you don't have to use like Morty's or something, don't use it because you have to be aware of an INO. And we would have won that game even if they had Mega Lucario, because they would have had to attack with Mega Lucario to set up a Hairy Mama. And as you could see, I had Fezandipiti for when they took a knockout. I had multiple Dudunsparce. I had another Alakazam. I had Morty's Conviction, which would have been a draw of 5. So even if they had gotten the Mega Lucario set up, that would have just been 3 prizes. We would have won the game much quicker. Alakazam is absolutely insane. And just because it's a Psychic type, you don't hit for a weakness because it's damage counters. So you can't say, oh, you only won because of weakness advantage. Nope. I won because I'm awesome. All right, everybody. F's in chat for Andrew. They're playing Ceruledge. Solrock is their only way to win this game. And, oh, crap. Well, we may end up losing. Oh, no, we don't. We're fine. We're fine. Let's just go. I think I want to have double Abra. We're going to lose the Abra in the active. That's fine. I guess we use the Nest Ball because I mean, Fezandipiti is going to be a thing, I think, later. Right? Obviously, you want to play with your balls when it's optimal, but I just want to thin out my deck because I do need energy. You play like 5 or 6 energy in a typical Alakazam list, and you don't play ways to find it. And even if you did put an Earthen Vessel in the list, it's like, does that actually matter? I don't have a way to find the Earthen Vessel. So it's like, oh, well, you should play Earthen Vessel to find your energy, but I don't have a way to find Earthen Vessel. So there you go. I mean, we're going to go behind, unless I can find a rare candy, we are going to go behind 2 prizes. But then I can just go like Knockout Squawkabilly. Solrock has to 2-shot my Alakazam. They have to expose their Ceruledge. I think we'll be okay. It's just Alakazam, you really do need rare candy. I entirely underestimated how important rare candy is. The turns Bro. All right. Okay, so we Lillies first. I mean, I could Bills and hope we get like Fezandipiti and 2 Dudunsparce, but I'd rather Lillies for 8. That seems the optimal strategy. Oh my god, we got everything. We got so many things. We have so many. Oh god, we have so many things. Okay, so we want to evolve. Oh crap, how do I do this? Okay, if I put Fezandipiti down, I can search my deck. So we'll go get the Fezandipiti. I know you're thinking that's too risky, Pilot. You're being too risky for the bisky. No, that's fine. I know what I'm doing. I'm a freaking genius. We're thinning out the deck. Let's get the Dunsparce. And then you 100% Fezandipiti first, because we want the freaking rare candy. Okay, we want the freaking rare candy. Please give me the rare candy. Nope. All right, can we play with our balls? No. Oh, there's the rare. Oh, there's both of them. So if I would have done Dunsparce, I would have gotten them. I have regrets. All right, well, I'm literally going to pop all the Dunsparce. I don't even care. I'm going crazy. We're popping all the Dunsparce. We're getting that freaking rare candy, everybody, okay? We are getting the freaking rare candy. Please. Please give me the rare. I guess I should thin out 2 Dunsparce. Please. There's 2 of them in the deck. We have seen them. We know. Thank you. And we can even counter catcher their Squawkabilly for shots and gaggles. All right, there we go. We got the rare candy into the Alakazam. This is why the deck is so insane. I don't even need to learn how to count. I can count to 8. That is one thing I'm good at. Counting to 8. All right, we want the Artazon, because that is a great card. And then we just go Abra, and then I think they can't win. What do we got, supporter? We got 2 Lillies. I don't think I care about Lillies, so we'll just go Powerful Hand. And then we just knock out the Squawkabilly. They can obviously, like, bosses and gust somebody, and that would be slightly unfortunate. But I don't really care. And never gonna let me down. Oh, we'll see. We will see people definitely play this in tournaments. It's just whether or not it makes day 2. And Dostoevsky, yeah, they're all in the YouTube videos. And then I'll have it in the YouTube video tonight. So you can check out my old YouTube videos with the road decks, the best road decks. Or you can just watch the YouTube video tonight. Alakazam is insane. Bosses, go for the Fez. That's fine. The Fez did its one job. And that's the thing. If you go for Fezandipiti, you know what you're not doing? You're not going for Alakazam, which is the real threat. Like, knocking out the Fezandipiti does them nothing right now. They would have been more smarter. Well, actually, I don't even think Briar would have done anything if they have it, right? Because they would have just gone to 4 prizes. They would have taken 3. They would have still needed a Ceruledge. So it really didn't matter. And look at this. I don't even need to do anything. Do you understand how insane that is? That I can just lay there and let her do all the work, and I still have a fun time, and I still reach completion? Like, do you understand how goated that is? That's the dream. I mean, I guess I'll see if I can get Dunsparce. Yeah, we'll just get the Dunsparce out of the deck. Yeah, I don't even care. I don't even care. We're just gonna powerful feet. I was gonna say powerful feet and powerful foot, because it's powerful hand, not powerful hands. So it'll be powerful foot, not powerful feet. Oh man, we prized an Alakazam. Oh man. I am so happy. After yesterday's debacle, I am so happy that Alakazam has exceeded expectations. You know, like this is, when I was dating a teacher, I'd get a report card after every encounter we had. And, you know, I regularly got exceeded expectations. So I was like this Alakazam deck. And, like, even if they Io me, let's say, oh, I'm going to Io you this turn. What are you going to do? Oh, I'm just going to draw, like, 17 cards. I'm going to Bills for 8. And then Dudunsparce. And then double Alakazam. And then I'll Night Stretcher for my Fezandipiti. And then, you know, I'll do all these things and I'll have a 26 card hand. And I got Legacy Energy. Crap. Okay, so they found Legacy Energy. That is their win condition. Briar would have been their win condition. Oh, Briar is their win condition. If they can get Briar, they can win. So if they get Briar this turn, we lose. Obviously, you can't really rely... Oh, there's an Ino. Okay, so I think we're okay. And unfortunately for them, they're about to learn a tough lesson here. I did get a little ahead of myself. But what's the lesson? Hey, everybody, what's the lesson my opponent's about to learn? Press 1 if you know what lesson my opponent's about to learn. Press 2 if you don't see it and you are feeling bad for them. Okay, so let's just draw all the cards. I'm not even going to do the math. We're just going to go for it. We're just going to do... yeah, we want to Artazon for a Dunsparce just because we want to thin out the Dunsparce out of the deck. But I do feel bad for them. It's unfortunate, but that's the world we live in. There's a Tulip, so that's a draw of 4. So Tulip is goated. And then do we have it? Because I'm just going to go double Alakazam. I think we have it. Right? If I go Alakazam, we draw 3, and then I Tulip for 4. I think that's going to be enough. I'm not even going to do the math. So we go Tulip, we get Alakazam. Yeah, we just get everything, and then we Alakazam again. Not even doing the math. I wish the game did have a hand counter. I got responded to on the Discord saying, yes, there is a hand counter on mobile. There is no hand counter here. 360. But yeah, so Legacy Energy is knocked out by, oh crap, by damage from an attack. So Legacy Energy stipulates it has to be damage from an attack. Alakazam, Powerful Foot, is damage counters. So there's pros and cons to having it be damage counters and essentially be an effective an attack. And I've had cards bleed into cards every day since the set came out. Like, I've seen a record number of posts on the subreddit, on the subreddit of people saying like, oh, new art dropped. But if you look at this, the Ceruledge has painted itself on the Alakazam. You can tell because there's a 3 energy attack cost, which is Raging Amethyst. This is why I made a video titled Pokemon TCG Live is never getting better, because it's never getting better. But yes, it's an effective an attack. It's damage counters. Legacy Energy only protects against damage from an attack. We're also going to run into this situation with Mega Gengar, which is damage from an attack. So Alakazam doesn't care. This deck is insane. As long as I get set up, I can definitely win. I think we go Bill's transfer first. Oh, this is why Bill's transfer is so goated. You just go crazy. You're just like, yeah, we're just gonna do everything. No big deal. We're just doing it all. Do I Budew? Do I buy myself a turn and use Budew here? We do lose an energy if I do that. Like, I have another Natu. So maybe I don't really care. Right? Like, I have another Natu. It's not that big of a deal if I lose it. We want to attach to the Abra. So yeah, I think we just pass on the Budew. Maybe this is wrong. If I'd played 100 games, I could tell you definitively, like, oh no, you use Budew, you shut off their Zard. Oh, they could win. If they see it, they can win. Do you think they'll see it? So because Alakazam is an effective an attack, if they just never evolve the Charmeleon, then they got the Ethan's Pichu. But because I'm playing the XATU build, I can Land Crush for KO, which is hilarious. I can Land Crush them for knockout. So we're going to do all this. We're going to do all this. We're going to get a Kadabra. All right, then we're going to Hilda. And we prize the Enriching Energy. What a shock. What an absolute shock that we prize the one card we actually need. Are you kidding me? Our Ace Spec is prized, because of course it is. Why wouldn't our Ace Spec be prized? That would make too much sense if our Ace Spec wasn't prized. And I'll answer that in a second, Zod, don't you worry. All right, well, let's just shuffle back in. Maybe we get another XATU or something. Oh, man, this game. I wanted to show off Enriching Energy to show you how goated Enriching Energy is. Naturally, it's prized. Why wouldn't it be? And then we got nothing. Yeah, let's just attach to the... No, we have XATU for next turn. So if they do notice that Charmeleon can win them the game, I just start attacking with the Dunsparce. And for the YouTube audience, if this makes it into the YouTube video based on what's happening, it won't. I asked them, what do you think? Oh, they don't see it. What do you think the watch time is on my Mega Lucario video? So it was a 45-minute video. I asked chat, how much do you think my YouTube watch time was? Because I really don't like uploading YouTube videos that are more than an hour. And the reason for that is the average watch time is 10 minutes. So I uploaded a 45-minute video, the 10,000 views, the average watch time was 10 minutes. So if you're ever wondering, why doesn't Pilot just, you know, upload the streams? Why doesn't Pilot stream on YouTube and just have those be on his channel? It's because the watch time is terrible. You know, I wish they called this Strange Cock, but they didn't. They check it out and call it Strange Timepiece, but of course they keep Jungle Dump. Ooh, oh God. Oh, this is going to be the first time. If they don't read the Charmeleon, they definitely don't read the Psyduck. Oh, this could be the game of all time here. Okay, all I need is a Dudunsparce and we'll be fine. If I don't get a Dudunsparce, we are less than fine. Okay. Step 1. Alakazam. Would I like to draw cards? Yes, I would. I just need a freaking Dudunsparce. No, all I need is a Dudunsparce. Don't be a buttface. Just give me a Dudunsparce. Just give me a... there's 4 in the deck. Are you kidding me? Just give me a Dudunsparce. Are you kidding me? There's 4 in the deck. How is this the world we're... Okay, wait, hang on. I can do this. Oh, this is gonna be the first Strange Timepiece move you've ever seen. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna evolve this guy. We're drawing even more cards. Just there's 4 in the deck. Thank you. We also had Bill's Transfer, which is another insane thing. All right, so we go attach to you. And then runaway draw. Awesome. We put the Psyduck down, get wrecked, get absolutely bodied. And is this a situation where I Lily's Determination? I don't know. Like I think no. I think we just Hilda, go get an energy and a Dudunsparce. And yeah. And, you know, part of the combo I didn't see, I'll talk about it in a second, but part of the combo I didn't see is that you can XATU to Dudunsparce the energy back in, and then re-XATU the next turn. I did not notice that. I was so focused on a bunch of other things with the combo where I was just like, oh, the enriching energy is the reason you play XATU, because then you just manually attach enriching energy to Dudunsparce, and then that allows you to manually attach to that allows you to XATU to Alakazam. And it's like, no, you XATU to Dudunsparce when you want to. Oh, crap. When you want to, and we may lose now. Yeah, I think we lose, unfortunately. Unless that Dudunsparce is absolutely goated. But yes, the Psyduck only stops Dusclops, Dusknoir, Magneton, and Forretress EX. The Battle Coliseum will stop Monkey Dory and Dragapult from hitting your bench, but it won't stop them from hitting your active. So the Battle Coliseum, you can watch my Phantasma Flames full reveal video. But the Battle Coliseum stops Monkey Dory, but it doesn't protect your active from Monkey Dory. It only protects your bench. So that's very important. And that's kind of why I'm not as hyped on Battle Coliseum. Again. Oh, what are they doing? Pop your Dusclops. Oh, wait, they can't? Lose any ability. Yeah, they lose the ability. All right, well, we are in a very tough spot, because if I just give them, like, the Natu, if I'm just like, oh, I'll give you the Natu, they'll just boss around the Natu, which is not as good. Huh. Okay, there's a rare candy. There's Morty's Conviction. That's really good. Okay. Strategy time. Let's go Super Rod, the Energy, the Abra, and the Alakazam. And then I want to go Artazon. I want to get an Abra. We're going to be very screwed here. Because if they're just going to bounce between bosses and an Ino for the rest of the game, which is bad for us. Okay, there's Lilies. We have taken a prize, so that's not as good. Now the question is, do I go for Fezandipiti? Fezandipiti draws me more cards. Let's go Morty away the Dudunsparce. We got the energy. Okay, so do I take a knockout? Is the question. Does Trust Your Pilot take a knockout if I put Fezandipiti into play? I can draw 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 220. I don't think there's any way that I knock out the dude, right? I don't think there's any shot of me knocking out Charizard this turn. So let's go Dunsparce. Yeah, I don't think I can. I think I'm going to be like 240. Yeah, 220. I was never going to be able to take the knockout. I have to Rare Candy. Yeah. I screwed up a little bit, right? The double Natu was a mistake. Psyduck, maybe Psyduck was a mistake, actually. Because if you look at the way things are going, yes, they can knock out an Abra with the Dusclops, but that still gives me a prize. So if I just overloaded on Abra, I think it makes more sense to have the bench space. Okay. I think it makes more sense to have the bench space in this particular matchup, because Dusknoir does 130, Alakazam would survive, and they still have to give up a prize. So I am not concerned about that. I think prizing the enriching energy is just basically what cost us this entire game. And obviously my inexperience, this is the first time I've played Charizard with this particular deck. And then of course we get hit with the Ino at the worst possible time. They're going to Pal Pad 2 Ino back in. Or 1 Ino, because they only had the one. There's another Ino. So yeah, I think this is just... If we had enriching energy and I had known what not to do, we would have been okay. All right. I mean, we do knock out the Zard this turn if I get Alakazam. And we have Tulip for Alakazam, so let's go XATU. Oh, do I even have an Abra? Do I have an Abra? We have 1, 2. Okay, so let's go Tulip for Alakazam. We have Alakazam, Abra, Kadabra, Energy, because we have an energy on the active. All right, so there we go. And then... I think I just kind of need to overload. I need to blow my load and overload here onto Dunsparce. We can reuse the energy. Ooh! I don't think I can do enough. As much as I wish I could, I don't think I can do enough. If I can knock out the Pidgeot this turn, I think I do it if I can. But I don't think I can. If I get Fezandipiti, I would need 14 cards. That's not Fez. Do I have 14 cards? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We were so close. We could have had it all, but we are knocking out the Zard. So that's good. Unfortunately, Countercatcher's useless. They are going to INO me. Maybe they don't have a... There's the Enriching Energy. Maybe they don't dot it like that. That's the one thing I can hope for, is maybe they just don't have it like that. And yeah, XATU, I got over Zealous on XATU. You don't want to have 2 XATU in this matchup. 1 XATU. You know, the reason you play a 2/2 XATU is because of prizing, but you don't want to have 2 XATU unless, you know, you're doing things really, really well. But I think I'll include this in the... Yeah, it's not impossible, but I mean, come on, they got Pidgeot. Ow. I think best case scenario is if they INO and get Zard. No, oh, wait. They used Arven. Okay, so we're not getting INO'd. No INO. We're going to be able to knock out their Zard. I just need to get the other rare candy. We have Enriching Energy. I think what? I have to Enriching Energy. Oh, man. Okay, so wait. I put down to Dunsparce. I Enriching Energy. And then... Ooh, wait, what? They're going for Psyduck? Oh, that's fine. That's actually perfect. Thank you. That was the worst thing they could have done. Yeah, this is why you want 3 rare candy. Thank you. So they're thinking, oh, if I get rid of the Psyduck, then I can win. They're not counting the prizes. Because all I have to do is take a KO of a Zard or a Pidgeot. They didn't INO. So my inexperience with this matchup potentially cost me the game. Their inexperience cost them the game. So knocking out the Psyduck at this point in the game means absolutely nothing. So I just 100% win. They have lost. I am amazing. They are beside themselves right now. This is an easy win. We even got the Fez if I want it, but I don't. And then we go Dunsparce down, attach the Enriching Energy, take 2 prizes, absolutely throated and goated, Enriching Energy attached, draw 4, insane. If they INO me to 1, am I screwed? So I think I am. So obviously we go for the Pidgeot, right? Okay, so if I go for the Pidgeot, I think that makes the most sense. But it has less hit points. No, we just... Oh, man. But they have like 4 INO in the deck. 3 INO in the deck. But, okay, never gonna let me down. Because you gift so many subs, I'm listening to you. I can guarantee you they will have the INO, and they're going to INO me to 1, and I'm going to never win this game. But because you give me so much money, I'm choosing to listen to you. And everyone in the YouTube comments say, L never gonna let me down. Say, L never gonna let me down if they hit me with an INO this turn. And I don't think it makes sense to put the Fezandipiti preemptively down in this situation, because what would it have done? They still could have, like, counter-catchered and INO'd, right? Like, they might have a second counter-catcher. They could, yeah, there it is. L, here, everyone say, L never gonna let me down. I have 2 turns to get out of this. Or I guess 3 turns to get out of it. Oh, this is great. All right, so you've been saved. You've been saved, never gonna let me down. I have 2 turns to get out of this. And we got it already. There's a Poffin that I don't think I want to use. I think we just go and get a Dunsparce right away. Why would I ban a cow that is ready to get milked every day? They don't even need to get pregnant. Because if you didn't know, in order for cows to continually produce milk, we have to force them to get pregnant every year. And it's kind of not cool what we do to cows to get milk, but it is what it is. All right. Can I take the knockout this turn? Potentially. I'm not going to put Fezandipiti into play. That would be dumb. Let's go Clairvoyant Sense. Is it possible for Trust Your Pilot to knock out the Zard this turn? I don't think it is. But we're gonna try anyways. We're gonna be like Billy Talent, we're gonna try Honesty. Oh man, we so have this. We so freaking have this. Okay, so retreat into you. As long as they don't INO me for like the 5th time this game, we'll be fine. Also, do I have another Alakazam? Okay, we're good, we're good. As long as they don't hit me with another freaking INO, the game is over. Okay, well, the Turo does nothing. And if I'd Fez into the Enriching Energy, there's Rare Candy. Okay, that's fine. We have... I'm pretty sure we got it, right? I'm pretty sure that's everything, because we can go and get Fezandipiti. We have 2 XATU. The turn where they decided to target Psyduck, that cost them the game. I don't know, right? Because it's tough to tell what would have happened. If I hadn't prized Enriching Energy, we would have won 100-fold. It's tough to say. Okay, let's Artazon for whatever. Doesn't really matter at this point. We just want to thin a card out of the deck to increase our chances of getting Alakazam. So we get to Dunsparce. Or we get Dunsparce. There's no reason to use Lilies in this situation. We want to get Bill, baby. Actually, no, we use the Dudunsparce first, because this puts more Pokemon back into the deck for Bills. Oh, this is going to be hilarious. We're going to get like an 8-card Bill here. And we're still not going to get Alakazam. Oh, we did. Okay. We got a 6-card Bill. How is this deck bad? In a world ruled by 2 prizers and 3 prizers, this deck is nutso. We're going to get the Enriching Energy. We didn't get an Energy or an Enriching Energy. Yeah, let's just draw the entire deck, see if the game breaks. Will it let me? Oh, it will. Let's see if it breaks. Ah, the game didn't break. All right, powerful hand. Even if they had a Hero's Tape on the Zard, if they attach a Hero's Tape, it doesn't matter. We would have taken the knockout no matter what. So you could say, oh man, that was a misplay with the Psyduck. I do think it was a misplay going for the Psyduck when they did, because it opened up a bench spot. It kept my Alakazam alive. They did 2,400 damage, but I also prized Enriching Energy. So that's the flip side of it is, yes, they made a misplay. They're going to learn from that. But PDCGL made a misplay by not respecting the toes. This is so tough. Like, do I stop them from playing items? Is that more important in this situation, stopping them from playing items? I can't use Fan Rotom. I would knock out their Budew if I could. I think it's just Dunsparce. And then we go find a friend. I'll put another Abra down. We could have knocked out the dude, but of course that's not what's going to happen. All right, so to Dunsparce. We prized 2 Dunsparce, not great. But Joe Bison, the reason you don't want to bother with Brave Bangle is because if you add an extra card to your hand with Alakazam, Jamming Tower, that's, oh god. That's 2 damage anyways. Brave Bangle is 3. So there's really no benefit other than 10 damage. But you lose the card from your hand to play the Brave Bangle, so it's just... The Brave Bangle isn't as goated as you might think. And here we go, Psyduck. It's your time to shine again, buddy. So I have to evolve everybody. That's essentially where we're at, is everybody has to be evolved here. INO is a massive problem. They went for the item lock instead of the KO. They went for the item lock instead of the KO. Oh, right. Yeah, there you go. That's another part of it. Yeah, it doesn't even do anything. So you are correct. And IME, never mind. Okay, so let's go. We want a Kadabra first. Yeah, we definitely need to get the Duck. We have the Duck. I can actually take the knockout with a Kadabra, though. That's awesome. We can just take a knockout with Kadabra. Who said something about a bosses being goated? But I can't knock out the Dracloak unless I get all the things, which is a problem. All right, so let's go runaway draw. If I get Rare Candy Alakazam, sure, but I don't think that's going to happen. Well, we don't need the bosses, right? We need other things. Okay, there's a Zot. Okay. I think we just knock out the Budew, right? We just knock out the Budew, call it a day there. I could Enriching Energy. I could go, no, we can't use Hilda. I guess I just use, I think we just go Artazon, attach to the active, and then Lilies. Or no, yeah, you got Duck first. Yeah, sorry, Duck first, then Lilies. Psyduck down, and then Lilies. I would really like a cadet. Huh. Maybe I should have used Hilda, because that would guarantee me the Kadabra. But let's stick with this strategy and see what happens. And we get immediately punished. And immediately punished. And I regret everything. Oh, wow. This went terribly. So in hindsight, we should have gone Hilda for Kadabra and Enriching Energy. And Drifter, it's just a 2-2. So in hindsight, yes, we probably should have gone for Hilda. I got too excited about Lillie. And if you're wondering why we didn't find Dunsparce, it's because we prized 2 of them. So yes, Brave Bangle would have no effect. I keep forgetting that Alakazam is damage counters. So they're going to be able to knock out Kadabra and Abra this turn. That is assuming that they get a Dragapult, which obviously they will. They never fail to. Okay, there's the Dragapult. But if they don't Ionomi, that's your cue. That's the Curb Your Enthusiasm music cue time to be like, if they don't Ionomi, we can win. They're flip the script. They're going to flip the script into Iono. They're going to Ionomi, and then I'm going to hate life. No way. No way. Please. Please tell me you didn't get Iono. Wait, they went for the monkey. So they must really believe in the heart of the cards that they're going to find Neo Upper Energy if they're attaching to the monkey door. That's greed. That is extra greed. And they're going to put 5 on the Abra and 1 on the Psyduck so they can knock out the Psyduck later. But I do have Super Rod. We just have to, get it. They aren't respecting it. They do not respect the Alakazam. All right, so we have Enriching Energy. Unfortunately, oh no, I can Artazon for a Dunsparce. Okay, so we're fine. They aren't respecting the Duck. They aren't respecting the Spoonerson. And then we knock out the Dragapult. I think I'll put Fezandipiti into play if the moment appears. Oh, there's Bills. Now do I use Bills is the question. So we have 3 Pokemon in there. Yeah, I guess I do use Bills. And we go Super Rod. We put in double Abra and then Energy. Then we Bills for 8. Oh, we did not Bills for 8. We did not Bills for 8 there. We got 4, which was the same as Morty's Conviction. All right, so we want to have another dude, and then we go Artazon for Dunsparce. And yeah, but I have to obviously prep for next turn. So let's go Enriching Energy on the Dunsparce. We know for a fact they're going for the Psyduck, right? There's no world in which they do not go for the Psyduck. So unless I, double up on Abra. Or sorry, unless I don't double up on Abra. Okay, let's Clairvoyant Sense to this guy. Get you set up. There's that. Not to, okay, do I have, how many cards are in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So we can play with our balls and put an Abra down. Sorry, Fezandipiti, you're not coming into play quite yet. All right. And what do we got? We got Bills and Lilies. I guess. No, I'm not going to take the chance that I miscounted. I don't trust myself enough that I didn't, or that I counted correctly. There's a world where we did not count that correctly. Okay, so wait, did we prize both Rare Candy? I think we prize both Rare Candy. Trust your pilot's turn. We prize both Rare Candy. Are you kidding me? I've played 2 games with the Natu Xatu build of Alakazam. First game we prized Enriching Energy. Second game we prized both Rare Candy. I don't think I've lost a single game today with this deck. PDC Gel is doing everything it can to make me lose, and it's not working. So the joke's on you. And Spaghetti, yeah, they're both in hand, but they were both prized. Both of those Rare Candy are the only 2 in my deck. They were both prized. I don't think they're here anymore. They just got sauced like a gardener. Oh, wait, they ended their turn. Oh, they didn't take an action in time. Okay. Oh, that's amazing. That is amazing. That is beautiful. We destroyed Dragapult. They got overly confident. Oh, I don't need to attach to my Cloak. What are they going to do? Knock out my Dragapult? Yes, that is the power of Alakazam.